This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more Skyrim, where we're playing with our Sword and Board Nord Thorn Brightshield. We are doing the Dawnguard quest line, and we're sort of where it intersects with the main quest line, because we have to go and get the dragon Elder Scroll. So that's where we're up to. Fairly straightforward. We've just got to head up to there. So, yeah, and we've got to go talk to that. I won't call him an idiot, but he is a bit of an idiot. The guy up there who's trying to find some dwarven stuff. I don't know. Really liking this build. Sword and board is going well. I think what I'm taking from this build, though, is that I think if I was to try and do, say, a two-handed fighter build after this, I feel like I would be able to manage the blocking a lot easier. I don't know that I would do the companion quest again, even though it's good experience. G'day, Crossburst. I'm doing good. How are you? In fact, I'm doing great because the weekend's here. So yeah, I feel like a lot of experience with just blocking in general in melee, which I would hope would help me if I was to consider doing a two-handed sword build. Although I don't think I've got the ability to do like a shield bash. No, I don't, because the shield bash is done by attacking with the right hand, or pressing the attack for the right hand weapon while holding out the shield. Now I deliberately mix those buttons. I swap those buttons when I play, because it makes more sense to me to have the left mouse button be my left hand and the right mouse button be my right hand. Normally it's the opposite of that, and when I first started doing melee, I got incredibly confused because of that. So I swapped it, and so it's really easy. If I want to block, I hold down the left mouse button. If I want to attack, I hold down the right. And if I've got the block up and I attack with the right, I do a shield slam. It's nice and easy, nothing to worry about. Works really well, and I think I could probably make, as I said, a two-handed sword character now that I would probably have a fairly decent level of skill with, because I'm used to doing that block a lot of the time and then do a couple of attacks and then block and all that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm glad you're having fun with Solar. I love it as well. I mean, I haven't played it for several weeks, but it is a very good game. I'm waiting for more content to come out for it before I play it anymore, but it is definitely a very good game. I'm going to pick up this noon route only because the noise of it tends to be a little bit annoying. I mean, it's only a tiny little bit annoying. It's not like, I can't live with it. I think I've got to come up this way. Well, I mean, I could swim to where I need to go, but if I don't want to get my feet wet as much as possible, then I feel like this is the way to go. And I'll take the soul gem. A little annoying that there was a skeleton up here, but not surprising. There's something up there which I didn't even realise. Shouldn't be surprised, really. Wow, I did not expect to see a rabbit in this area. Just didn't. That simple. Man, those are big slaughterfish eggs. Yeah, I very much agree with you. Real time with pause just doesn't work for me. In a situation like this, where it's where you are a single player, not a problem. You know, but when it's trying to control an entire party, like I've said this before, I had less of a problem with Neverwinter Nights 1 because it was real time with pause, but it was always just you and one companion. So it didn't seem so much, but when you've got, 3, 4 or more companions, and 4 or even 6 companions, depending on the games that you play, it becomes really hard to manage everything. And it really depends a lot as well on the AI system of the companions. Like Neverwinter Nights 2, for example, had a really good system of checkboxes that you could go through to customize the AI of each of the companions to sort of define things that they would and would not do. So you could, to a degree, leave them to do what they were going to do, and you could concentrate on the main character and doing what you wanted them to do to help win the battle. But yeah, with games like Pathfinder Kingmaker, Pillars of Eternity, stuff like that, it's so much micromanagement to get the best out of all of your characters that I just don't enjoy it as much. I much prefer the turn-based strategy. It just works so much better for me.
Dwemer in the Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw, the ones they thought they saw. I know of one, forgotten, sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus. For
AI and your control, your ability to fine-tune the AI of the characters is the problem. So yeah, that's why I like turn-based for large party RPGs. System like this, where you really just have yourself and maybe one companion, real time's not such a big deal because you pick the right companion and you can just, most of the time they can do what they want. But I don't know, you might have or might not have seen, but there are times in this when your companions do stupid things that get stuck in battles and don't do things the right way and all that sort of stuff, and it hampers you a little bit, which is why a lot of the time I don't go with a companion in games like this. Yeah, but the other problem I've got with Pathfinder Well, I preferred the community turn-based combat mod rather than the one that Owlcat produced, although I haven't played it for a while, so I don't know if they've fixed any of the issues that I saw with it. But the turn-based feature that Owlcat slapped onto the game just didn't seem to work, in my opinion, as well as the community-based mod that came out for it. But also, the other thing that I don't like about the whole Pathfinder is the kingdom management and the pacing of the game. Now, you can turn the kingdom management off, so it's not such a big deal. But it's the pacing of the game, the fact that, like, I like here in Skyrim that the pacing is up to me, right? There's nothing that forces me to continue on the main quest or any of the quest lines at any pace. If I decide to get to this point where I am right now and stop this quest and go do something completely different for as long as I want, there is no problems with it. But Pathfinder has this thing that once you get to that certain point in the game, things are going to happen. And if you're not ready for them, there's nothing you can do about it. But also, you get to points in the game where it is going to be months of game time before the next part of the main mission, the main campaign, comes up. And you have to find something to do with yourself for all of that time. And I find that really hard because it's sort of, I want to continue. I've always wanted to continue on the main quest line, sooner. But you get to these points where you can't. There is nothing more to do. You have to wait for events to unfold. And I didn't like that. Having the game run at the pace that I want it to is something that's important to me. And, I can, in this game, I can do what I want when I want. In that game, there are certain times in the game where things are going to happen. You cannot speed them up, and you also can't slow them down. And that's a little bit annoying, particularly because with the amount of time that I put into that game, with all the videos that I made for build videos and everything, it got to the point where I wanted to complete it. And I've had this thing for a lot of years that I don't end up completing games that I start. So I'm in this mindset lately. Over the last few years, I've tried to get into this mindset of complete the game. But Pathfinder forces you to wait at certain points, and that doesn't work with me because I want to get through it. I want to continue the main storyline. I don't care about all these other sidelines. I want to see that main story. And even here, what I'm doing now, I'm not following the main storyline because I've done the main storyline in another playthrough. I have now done the companion quest line. I'm doing the Dawnguard quest line. After that, I may do the Dragonborn quest line. Well, actually, I have a plan. After I finish this Dawnguard one, I'm probably going to do a speed run to test something, to test a few things in the default level. I think it's called the Adept difficulty level. But yeah, if I'm on a quest line, I want to finish that quest line. I don't want there to be, if there's side quests and I optionally choose to take them, that's fine. But Pathfinder Kingmaker has deliberate delays built into the main quest line, and I can't get over that anymore. I don't think I may never play that game again because of it. Now that I know that they're there, I want to finish it, but it doesn't want me to finish it. It wants me to slow down. And anyway, enough of that rant. That's my problem with Pathfinder. But I definitely agree with you with some of those changes that make those games better. Okay, I need to finish this quest with this guy. Talk to him. Okay, we talked to you about...
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. But I cannot go to it. Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Ofthand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all I need from him. Let's go and get to Blackreach and get this scroll. Now, actually, I'm probably not going to come back to him. I have really, like, I've done the intro to Oblivion, offline, of course. So I really haven't had a good look at it. I do feel like I want to play it more and play it on stream and stuff like that, but quite frankly, I am so into this right now that I don't know what's going to be the best way to get to there. I'll come down from where? Around this way and then up there, maybe? Or I can come down from Dawnstar. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I do know a little bit. I've read a little bit and I've investigated a little bit the differences between Skyrim and Oblivion. So I'm not entirely sort of clueless. I do know a little bit about it. I don't know. I may actually... I don't know yet. I didn't play enough of it to really get a good grasp on it. And if it's anything like Skyrim was, it'll take me, you know, a little while to get a decent feel for how much I like or hate.
That'll teach you.
Wow, that lasted longer than I expected, that little fight. Let's stay on the road for whatever good that does. So yeah, when I was talking before about the... Like, I know there's one thing about Oblivion that I will like, and that is it would be easier to create a Witcher type character, a spellsword type of character.
All you got?
Is that it? Investigate the cultist. Do I really want to? That's going to give me a quest, yeah. And I don't really want to do that quest. Anyway, so, yeah, like I was talking before about... yeah, I think I see where you're coming with that. It's definitely a lot more structured in... Like, I noticed that when I was playing, is that, you know, you start up and it wants you to choose an actual class. Interestingly, that process of choosing a class is done in such a way that you've actually been using skills already, and it can actually detect from those skills, you know, what sort of class you are really trying to play already. So I found that an interesting concept. I thought that was a nice touch. But yeah, it does sort of narrow you a little bit. I'm not sure how much, because I really haven't gone into too much detail into it. But as I said, I do plan to do it. I'm not sure how soon, though, because, as I've said, I've got ideas for what I want to do as far as more playthroughs coming up soon. And the one playthrough that I've really got on my mind at the moment is a quick run through the main quest line. And I've mentioned this in other streams, but I keep talking about it because I'm trying to work it through my own head as to what I want to do. And I'm actually pretty sure now that I'm probably going to do another playthrough, probably still as a Nord. Although I do want to start doing more playthroughs, in particular more playthroughs where I intend to do the main quest line. I want to do those as different races, and you know, I'm still trying to get myself into a position where I feel comfortable enough that I can do a good Ranger playthrough, because quite frankly, the thing that I'm struggling with the most in a Ranger playthrough
Done and done.
The thing I struggle the most with a ranger playthrough is just getting used to kiting or doing something when stealth no longer allows me to, kill with one shot or whatever. It's getting into that mindset of breaking off, moving away, and taking shots where I'm not necessarily in stealth anymore. And a lot of times that can be hard. Where are you? Come on. And there's got to be one more. There is. Right there. I don't know, I think my best was good enough in that situation. Yeah, the real problem I have is anytime I play a ranger and I can't keep the enemies at bay and they're getting too close, I struggle. I really do. And so it comes down to I've either got to spread skills away from archery and sneak into things like one or two-handed weapons, and in most cases that means, well, I think I'd like to try and do that as two-handed weapons, but I really want to do it where I just use bows and nothing else, but I don't seem to... I feel like I don't handle that very well in the combat aspect of... And even, the big thing I find is that if I'm crouching for sneak, there is a timing involved in combat. If you try and do too many things at once, it won't let you. So if you're in combat, and let's say I'm sneaking and I'm in combat, I've taken a couple of shots at the enemy and they get too close, my first reaction is to attack, but my first reaction should be to stand up. But the problem there is that there is, if I try and attack and stand up at the same time, the game will not let you. And so the game sort of ends up with you not actually standing up properly because you're attacking. And so then you don't attack very well because you're crouched down in stealth in combat where you're not actually able to use stealth effectively. So it seems to affect your ability to do everything. And so you can't move as fast, all that type of stuff. So the problem I have with the ranger or an archer is that I just don't end up doing it very well because I spend so much time in stealth. The thing is, if the bow did enough damage that I didn't have to use stealth to survive, and to make it feasible. What? Oh. That... Why do I feel a strange... I've been infected by... I have to. Look at that. And I don't have any potions of cure. Let's come up here. And find out whatever this location here is. Nightingale Inn discovered, and then we're going to quick travel back to, well, it's a long way to go, but let's quick travel back home. Yeah. Yeah, we can fix this. I hope. yeah. Let's see, did that fix that? There we go, that did. Very nice. Do I have stuff that I want to put away? Yeah, I might as well. I'll be quick about it. Ah, wrong one. Let's just put a couple of more things away. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to screw around with it. If I get that, you know, the quicker I can get it cured, the better. Not have to worry then. Though I know it's probably going to happen fairly commonly in this playthrough, being as, you know, it's the Dawnguard playthrough, the Vampire Hunter playthrough. And then we'll just chuck a few things. No, we're going out. Don't bother going up there. There's nothing up there for you to see. We are going to chuck that. Oh, did I get another Nordic sword? Isn't that nice? Don't need that. Can't get rid of that yet. There's no duplicates there. We don't need that. Don't want any of those. Beautiful. Let's go. Yes, as I was saying, quick save. I just feel like over here. There we go. Nightingale Inn. And it's annoying me that I don't, like, here I am, Ranger Tony, and I find that I struggle. No, not that way. This way. I struggle playing a ranger in this game because once things move to melee, it's very hard for me to get up out of my crouch and move around and evade and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like if I'm going to do a full playthrough as a ranger, I've either got to get a backup weapon and put skills into it, which may mean two-handed sword, or I've got to get better at evading and kiting more. And that is a lot of that is just being aware of what's around me and recognizing that I have to move more and all that type of stuff. So yeah, but the next playthrough I think I want to do is probably, as I said, probably going to be oh, you're kidding me. I could have just come here and used that shrine to cure myself of my vampirism. Oh, I feel so stupid. Anyway, and there's even an amulet of Archie. What does that do again? Increases your health by 10 points. What have we got at the moment? Minor wielding. No, I'd rather keep my damage high, thank you. Yeah, I want to do a playthrough where I go through as quickly as possible. I mean, I will do side quests if the game appears to be too hard, but there's a like a twofold thing that I want to test with this. Ooh. Who are you?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
No. What are you doing here, Farkas?
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. All right, then.
What the hell? What the hell is Farkas doing here? they're all companions. That's really weird. What are the companions doing here? Wow. Anyway, I want to do a playthrough where I go through as quickly as as quickly as possible is basically what I want to do. All right. That's not to say that I want to just go insanely quick and get through it. You know, if it feels like the combat is just too hard and I need more levels before I'm going to be able to get through various parts of it, then so be it. I will wait and take more levels. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm trying to see if I can how, like, I've seen some videos where people have talked about this is the way that Bethesda wanted you to play Oblivion, for example. I don't know that I've seen the one that talks about Skyrim, but it feels to me like you should be able to just do the main quest line from start to finish. You shouldn't necessarily have to go and do any side quests. And I want to see if it's possible to do all of that without using 4 skills, because there's 4 skills in the game that feel like you shouldn't have to use them, and they are alchemy, because you can buy any potions that you could make. So alchemy is one of those skills where it's just like, well,
It's so bright out here. I don't understand.
yeah, alchemy is one of those ones where it's like, well, do you put time and money into this skill, or do you just buy the potions or find the potions that you need? All right. So that's the first skill that sort of feels a little weird in the game to me. The second one is enchanting, because again, you can find equipment that is enchanted. The only advantage to enchanting things yourself is if you cannot find the enchantments that you want, you can make them. And I understand that concept, but it feels like, well, if I don't want to use enchanting, then I shouldn't have to. You know, I should just be able to get through without it. The next skill that I don't want to use is smithing, because smithing is this really weird one, and I've mentioned this a few times before. There are lots of blacksmiths in this game, right? That's not a big deal. That's a given. Lots of blacksmiths exist in this game, but you cannot buy from a blacksmith an upgraded weapon, which doesn't make sense to me. Or you cannot, like, request that a blacksmith upgrade a weapon or armor for you, despite the fact that when you start the game and you go to a blacksmith, any time you go to a blacksmith, if you haven't done this with one blacksmith already, so let's say you go to Alvor in Riverwood, one of the options when you talk to him is, do you need any help around the forge? And he then does a little mini tutorial where he teaches you how to do smithing. And the first thing he does is you make a weapon and then you upgrade it. And you make a piece of armor and you upgrade it. But you cannot get them to do that for you. And I think you should be able to. I think you should be able to go to different smiths who are better at upgrading different types of equipment, and they can upgrade it to different levels. And you can pay to what level you want that upgraded to. And it may also be up to your skill level too. So maybe if your skill level isn't high enough, you can't get it upgraded because your skill, let's say my skill with one-handed. If my skill with one-handed isn't good enough, then maybe I should not be able to get my weapon upgraded beyond a certain level. So smithing seems strange. I want to see if there's a way. I want to see if you can get through the game using the default equipment without having to upgrade weapons or armor. Because nobody else in the game has upgraded weapons or armor. So why should you have it? I mean, I know it's an advantage for you, but it seems strange that there's no other way. You have to do it for yourself. And it's the only objection I have against that is from a role-playing point of view. Personally, I don't care that I can do it, and I will do it. But from a role-playing perspective, I might want to role-play a character who doesn't have that skill. And in fact, at the moment, the only way you can play the game like that and still go well is if you play a wizard. But even then, you'll want enchanting. You know? So, like, you should be able to have... Aha! There's the other one, though. Right? So, I'll get to that in a sec. Hang on. I'm getting to your comment in a sec, Crossburst. The two, like, enchanting and smithing are both skills that you should be able to get somebody else to do for you. You should be able to go to a wizard and say, can you enchant this with this for me? And they might require that you give them a soul gem and a certain amount of money, and they will do it. And the interesting thing there is that once you enchant a weapon, you might have to go to a special blacksmith to be able to get that upgraded. Right? So I think the fact that you can't get anyone to do those for you, if you want to do smithing or do enchanting on your equipment, you have to do it yourself. I think that's a little weird in the game. But the last thing that I want to do in this playthrough, and I've started doing this in an offline playthrough, is around lockpicking. Right? Because in this game, compared to a lot of other games, and I've done this rant before, but I'll say it again. If you take Neverwinter Nights as an example, Neverwinter Nights, if you come across a chest that is locked, or a door that is locked, you have a few options. One, leave it and go away. And sometimes that is your only option. Two, pick the lock. If you have the skill, right? If you have the skill, you might be able to pick that lock. Your third option, if you have the spell or an item that is that it has that ability, you might be able to use a spell on the lock to unlock it. And frankly, that's what this game needs. It existed in Oblivion, I believe, but the ability to use a spell to unlock it. And the fourth option that you always had was that you could break the door or break the chest and get in that way. And so I'm curious to see if you can go through the entire main storyline and not pick any locks. Right? Because if you can't, if there is a lock somewhere in those quests that you have to pick, whether it's on a door or whether it's on a chest, if there is a lock that you have to pick, then lockpicking is a skill that they force you to take in this game, whether you want to or not. And there's no alternative. I understand that you can give a lockpick to a companion, but if you're doing a run where you don't have companions, and for whatever reason you don't want to use lockpicking, and you don't want to use a mod which adds in a spell to do it, which there is a mod to do it, I've tried it out, then you can't do I want to see if you can do the main quest line. Incidentally, I'm pretty sure you can't do this Dragonborn quest line without picking at least one lock. I don't know where it was, but I think it was yesterday or the day before. There was a lock that I had to open on a door or something to continue on. So I'm pretty sure that quest line cannot be done without lockpicking. And it is very much a poor design if the game has been built that way. And that's what I want to test. I want to see, is there any way... Did I miss a door or something here? I can hear that guy. He's just through there. I think I may have to go down and around to get to him. It sort of shows me this here, but I can't get through this. I don't think. No. So I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I do remember I come up across this guy. Anyway, yeah. That's the run I want to do. I want to do a run where I go through the main quest line and see if there is any way to do that quest line without using alchemy, enchanting, smithing, and lockpicking. And I'm either going to pick... I'm probably going to do it as a Nord, and I'm either going to do it as a two-handed sword, or probably a two-handed axe, actually, or I'm going to do it as a sword and shield, or maybe axe and shield. But yeah, that's what I want to see, because I've not seen any videos online where people have looked at that question of, are you forced? I mean, I've seen people talk about the good and bad things about some of those skills, and you know how well they work, problems with them, all of that type of stuff. But I have never seen if anyone's actually looked at it and gone, well, you know what, you're actually forced to use this whether you want to or not. We didn't open up that door over there. Okay, time to concentrate on the mission again a little bit, I think. Yeah, we're going back up. That's where this guy is, who's up here. Yeah, I heard you. Then we come through here, and I think he's pretty close. Let's just come over here a bit first. Okay, yeah, that's what we saw from the other side. Coin purse. What is that? Oh, there's a satchel up on there with a histocard in it. Okay, very good. Excuse me, Serena. Where don't we put the... There we go. Now, can I get past you now? Thank you. Man, some people. G'day, St. Salvius. How you doing?
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins. You're dead.
What the hell? Did you raise him already? Damn, that's quick, girl. Can't believe how insanely quick that was. Oh, great. Now we'll listen to that. Wine. Could have struck. Thank you for not using fire in the middle of this pool of flammable liquid. There's a corridor that way. I think you can use those to get up there, but I'm not sure if I need to yet, so I don't want to do that. Let's go around this way. Another quick save. Blacksmith's forge. I wish it was a smelter so I could smelt down all of this.
Who's there?
They really don't do much damage, those spiders, or at least they're not doing much damage to me at the moment because of my armor levels. Oi. No one in there? This is the... well, it's still part of the Dawn Guard. But this is the quest to retrieve the Dragon Elder Scroll. So it sort of crosses over with the main quest line. So I guess it's... what's it called? Blackreach? Get you first. let me hotkey that for a minute. Let's put that on 2 maybe. Just so it's a little easier for me to... Disappointing room. Nothing there. I mean, I generally like the dwarven architecture and everything and the feel, but God, it's noisy. I wish it was just a little quieter. That's out of charges. I had a feeling that was out of charges, but wasn't sure. Feeling that was going to happen. Okay, let's just quick save again. Do I think it's that's what I'm gonna that I think is going to be my next playthrough. I'm actually seriously considering doing that as my next playthrough as soon as I've finished the Dawnguard quests. I want to finish this quest line, so it may even be like tomorrow or Sunday that I might actually start that playthrough. And all I'm going to do is the main quest line, start to finish, and just see how I go. Yeah, I'm sort of playing a Paladin Rexer. It's sword and board, Nord. I wouldn't say that I'm definitely a Paladin. Sorry, Paladin. I've always had this thing of saying Paladin rather than Paladin, even though I know that's not what it is. Uh-oh. Falmer gear. We're getting closer. That's Falmer. How close am I to my limit? Oh, not too bad, actually. I mean, I'm not going to be able to take endless amounts of Dwemer metal and stuff along the way, but I don't know. As far as whether it's possible to play without lockpicking, I tend to feel like it probably is possible. You know, because when I look at it in the main quest line, I'm pretty sure anytime there is something that you need that is in a chest, I'm pretty sure the chest isn't locked. That's why I want to experiment. That's why I want to find out. Because I don't know for sure. And I think it would be an interesting experiment to do. And just sort of prove whether you can. It's like those videos. I was watching some videos today by a guy that goes by Mitten Squad, I think it is. And he does all these videos where he tries to get through various games doing weird things, like he's gotten through Skyrim just using the fork. As I'm sure you are probably aware, there is a couple of forks that you can get in the game that are not just utensils. You can actually use them as a weapon. And so he has tried to see if it's possible to actually do that. And yeah, for certain, it is sort of possible, put it that way. That was a big one. I feel like there are going to be more. But maybe not. Okay, now we start getting into the Fountain realm. Yeah, you can get a mod which gives you an alteration spell that unlocks, and in fact the mod gives you an unlock and a lock spell. So two different variations, but there is no spell in the base game that does that. And as I was saying before, there should be alternatives to having to use lockpicking. That was one of the things when I did my Blood Mage run through. I always felt like, well, here I am. I'm a mage. I'm not using any skills but, you know, destruction and all of the mage type skills, and yet I still had to use the lockpicking skills to be able to do some things in that playthrough. Now, I did partway through that playthrough add the mod that gave me the ability to use those spells. So at one point in that playthrough, I was able to use a spell to do it. But I really feel like you should have multiple options. You should be able to cast a spell, if that's what you want, you should be able to pick the lock, if that's what you want. Or you should be able to try and break the chest. And the thing I mentioned before that Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, but Neverwinter Nights 1 in particular had this mechanic. And the interesting mechanic was, let's say this chest right here, and I want to break that down to get into it. There is a chance, and it's a very good chance, but there's a chance that you're going to break some of the stuff that's in there when you do that. And so let's get into this and see what's in it. And then we'll sort of hypothesize as to what might have been broken in this chest. So there we go, we're in. So, hey, we got a level out of that. So this isn't a good example, but let's say there was some potions in here as well as all of this stuff. Well, some of it might have broken. The ebony helmet might have broken as part of smashing your way into that chest. So that I feel like that should have been an option in these games. Now, is that ebony helmet? That ebony helmet does appear to be better than what I've currently got on. I have an exquisite orcish helmet which does 74, and without even being upgraded, that ebony helmet does 65. So it's actually not better than the exquisite helmet. I don't know why it shows it as being better when at the same time that also shows that it's better. But yeah, I got some interesting stuff here now. I hope to get some more ebony stuff soon, and I might even upgrade to ebony equipment. I did that chest, yes I did, and I searched that body, yes I did, and we searched that dwarven spider, and we've done the rest of that. We haven't gone over here though. Is there anything interesting over here? Doesn't really seem to be. So I guess we keep going down. Can I get to those through there? I can. Very good. Where was the down? The down isn't there. Look out, Serena. The down is here. No? Huh? Do we actually have to jump? That can't be right, because Serena won't jump no matter what happens. So, am I missing something? Is there a hidden door here somewhere? Or even a not so hidden door that I have missed? I've done this before. I just, A, don't remember if I had a companion with me at the time. It feels like there should be a way from this level here to go down to the next level. So we've done that chest. There's nothing else in this room. We went through here, but there really wasn't anything obvious here, and my companion doesn't look like she wants to follow me into here anyway. And the only other spot was up in here. We've opened that chest, and we've opened that chest, and there's not really anything else in here. bit of a loss. I feel like I have to jump down, but I've got concerns with doing that. Like it feels like I can just jump down onto that even and then get down that way, but I don't know that she will follow me properly. Nothing for it. Nothing for it. Let's drop down to there. And let's see what she does. Oh. I didn't even see what she did, but whatever she did, it worked. Here. Okay, we've got going down. Let's go up this way first because we don't actually really want to go up. Come back here. You're not getting away from me that quickly. There we go. And a chest there with some dwarven armor in it. Yeah, ebony armor does look good. The problem I have with ebony armor is the weight of it. Oh, great. Did he sneak up behind us like that? Didn't even attack. Oh. That's one of... Okay, now I'm... Oh, good. But that was one of her... What's her names? Her summons. Okay, excuse me. Now... What are we going to get rid of? That's junk, actually. Quick save in case I get pushed off the edge. Drop that, drop that. What else? Yeah, drop that. Drop that, even though it's unique. Drop that. Ooh, necklace of mending. No thank you, but it's nice. And they are technically... I don't need a woodcutter's axe. I don't need a steel sword. The Falmer bow is actually worth quite a bit. I might keep that. They're not going to sell for anything. The Dwarven bolts do more than our steel bolts, so I definitely might keep them. And they don't weigh anything, so I'm going to favour those. Didn't really get rid of much, did we? Let's get rid of the venom. I'm just going to drop the magic potions because that and the lingering poisons, even the potent. No, I should keep that. I'll keep that. Drop those. I'll keep all of that. Keep all of those. What have we got here? So they're actually worth a bit. That's worth it. That isn't. So let's drop all the cogs. Yeah, those are technically worth it. By my thing of they have to be worth twice what they weigh, which means those gears are not worth it, and the gyros aren't really worth it. But I'm pretty sure I can smelt those down, so I might keep them. The plates are not worth it. Those plates aren't worth it. That scrap is not worth it, but again, I think I can melt that down. I don't want 7 empty skooma bottles because they're not worth anything. The large decorative struts, I think those do melt down, but they're not. Let's drop them. And those as well, those struts aren't worth it. They're good. Yeah, no, they're good. I'll keep those. Solid Dwemer metal. They do break down, even though they're not worth it because they're 1-to-1. They do break down really well, and I've got a lot of space back now, so... I don't know what my heavy armor skill is. Oh, I've got a level and I haven't even used it yet. I need to keep pumping. I need to put some more stamina in. So where are we with our armors and such? One-handed is at 77, which I'm pretty sure means there's not anything I can put anything else into at this point, because I need 100 for that and I need 80 for that. Block at 55, I'm pretty sure I'm not at anything there yet, because I don't think I can get that. Oh, that is 50. So that's a potential. I might use that. Heavy armor, I am at 69. What a pain in the butt. Because matching set would give me an extra bonus. Oh, I haven't taken Tower of Strength yet. I should consider taking that. And I haven't done this side of the tree at all. Half the fall damage. I think I'm going to take Tower of Strength for now. What did we do to trip that? I don't know. I feel like there were some other bodies around here that we didn't get a chance to search. So I want that, and I want that. And I definitely want that. Don't know what that is. Oh, that was the tripwire that caused that to do absolutely nothing to us, if I remember correctly. Or did it just hit you again? I don't know. must have all fallen down much lower. So I'm not going to worry about trying to find those bodies. Let's just continue onwards. And it's not upwards in this case, it's just onwards. That's that solid Dwemer metal, which I'm not sure if it's worth taking or not, but I'm going to take it anyway. And then, yeah, we've searched him already. Let's quick save. So, which was the conditioning one? Reflect blows, matching set. Oh, and that only requires 70. Yeah, that's the problem though. I need 3 more points to get to that because I haven't gone down that side. So I guess I should have gone down that side. Now let's take that. And let's take that. What we got here? Cup, bent scrap, a gear, and a bowl. Okay, we got more Falmer. No, that's not the button I wanted. Okay, and then oh, god damn it. I wish she would stop. That's the only problem I have with this. Oh, no, I didn't need that strut. I wish she wasn't a necromancer. Because I turn around and I see a bad guy behind us and it's like, oh, there's a bad guy behind us, and it's just the one that she has just... Hang on, was there another dead body? There should be 2 dead bodies here. There should be this, where we'll take that and that, and leave the rest. And then there's this guy, where I'll take that, and leave the rest, because I don't want the poisons. I'll take that, I'll take that. Take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. They must have got blown back there. Solid Dwemer. I don't want mead. I don't want merchant's hat. That pan isn't worth it. What have we got? Strut? No. Lever? Yes. Scrap? No. Oh, this is all the stuff I dropped. No? No, this can't be all the stuff I dropped. That looks good. Nothing in there I want. Yeah, we'll take the cup. It doesn't weigh much. There's nothing back here. Jump over her. Is that... Oh, gold ore. Very nice. Ooh, that's a ballista. Wouldn't that be fun? Lever there. Okay. More Falmer down here.
Who's there?
God damn it! Stop raising the goddamn dead behind me. Those. And I will take those. Anything in there? Nothing. I feel like there's a lever somewhere that turns all this stuff on and off. Yep, I'll take all of that. I actually find it interesting that this contraption here, which seems to be Chorus plates and bone, somehow had a metal lock on it. So, I mean, that was interesting. Grab all of this for when we get home and want to do some alchemy. Dwarven ingot. Damn, I thought I had an ebony ingot. Looks like I don't. I've got ebony ore instead. Are you helping? I'm just picturing like my little nephews helping their dad work away at various things. I mean, their father is not a blacksmith, but you know. Anything interesting up here? Dwarven dagger. The biggest pile of Falmer ears you've ever seen in your life. Actually, those urns are worth the money, worth the weight. Holy sheeps, that I'm actually getting low. Oh no, I've got to restore health there as well. What are you... Stop raising them behind me. God, that is so annoying. And it only takes one mistaken hit from me to set them off. Yeah, we came that way, we're going this way. Okay, good. Just making sure I didn't get turned around. I didn't put that away. And that. Okay, there's a rack there. This leads out, doesn't it? Yes. I don't think we need to use that at the moment, although we could go out and drop a whole heap of stuff off and come back. And that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Let's pick up that lavender. Oh, I didn't want those robes, damn it. Empty wine bottle. Didn't want that poison either. Bloody rags, flute. Cup, some nightshade. There's a silver ingot. Paper, grass pod. Carrots are 100% worthless. Dwarven oil. Mage robes. Salt pile. What have we got there? Human flesh. Leather. Horse hide. Charred skeever hide. I don't know why I picked up those Falmer arrows. That. I think this stuff must have all been sitting on the tables up here in the explosion when I killed the summons, blew them all onto the ground. So I think I am going to go back up and drop a whole heap of stuff home. Feels like the sensible thing to do. Maybe? Place I want to get stuck. This doesn't feel like an exit. Is this the way we came in? It is. Although it's showing that I missed a few things in here because there's some stuff on this table that I never took. The fact that these are empty. Just trying to get the soul gem fragment. Is that the only one? That was. So we've gone round in circles then. Or something. I don't remember. We didn't go down this way though. So I don't know. It's all confusing. But I do still... I don't know. I still feel like I want to go back up and out of here if I can. And sell some stuff and come back. So let's see what we've got. Not even sure if I'm going the right way here. Might have been better to go the other way. You know what, it feels like it probably was. Let's try that actually, because I'm pretty sure I came this way. Oh, I know. There was a door there. Yes, right here. This door here was closed and locked before, so I couldn't get that way. So we had to come... Ooh, a chest I missed with an orcish dagger. Very nice. We had to come around this way previously, and then we came up here. Was going the right way before. Oh, don't do this to me again, Serena. Get out of the way. Why am I crouched? Will you move? Thank you. Oh my god, I've never had a single companion that was that cumbersome and annoying to get around. I know someone said the other day that they like Serena as a companion. And... you know, as far as the storyline and everything goes, yeah, she's all right, but I really don't like the summoning that she does. And yeah, this thing where she just doesn't seem to want to get out of your way at times. I've not had that problem with companions before. Normally you walk into the companion and they will step back, but she doesn't. And I don't understand why. A little bit more convoluted to get out of here than I thought, but anyway, that's fine. Let's go back home, which I know is a massive trip, but anyway. I want to do a few things. going to put all this stuff away, but only really briefly, because what I'm going to do is try and make up a whole bunch of healing potions. We'll do that in a sec. What else do I have to put away? Actually, let's put a bunch of potions that I'm never going to use away. Did I have any more healing in here? It's damage health, fortify health, regenerate health. No, I didn't think I did. What sort of potions have I got? Let's put that away, that away, that away. I don't really feel like I need the stamina potions, to be honest. I probably should use them more, but I'm going to do that and free up a little bit of space. I think I've got some food, even though I don't really feel the need to keep it. Let's just... yeah, there wasn't much. I didn't think so. Before we go downstairs, let's put everything we're going to sell in the sellables chest. Shall we? Yeah, well, actually, no, we're not going to sell that. We're going to keep that and that. We're going to sell that, though, because I can make... downstairs, I can make the shrines out of those. We're going to keep all of that for the moment. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that and that. That's soul gems, we'll put those away. Dwarven armor, dwarven dagger, dwarven helmet. Let's keep all of these for the moment and see what we can use to make metal and what we can't. We'll put the rest away. I want to keep that on me. I want to keep that on me. That goes. Those go. That goes. That goes. Those will go downstairs. Those will go. That goes. No, hang on. Let's get that leather back. Where is it? There we go. Keep that. I think I'm going to sell that and that. Don't need those, or that, or that. Quickly chuck these books away. How much money have I got? Damn it. Downstairs, down to the cellar. what do I need to make a calcium ingot, iron ingot, two ore calcium, 2 iron, and quicksilver? Let's see. I have ebony ingots, which I don't need for that. Oh, I've got dormant gyros as well. Let me say I needed a couple of iron ingots. Couple of calcium ingots and a quicksilver ingot, I think was what I needed. Let's make those. I think that was all of those that I had. Yeah. Okay, so what do we got? What does the Blessing of Debella do? Increase speech by 10 points. Not really my thing. And it was Akatosh, no? No, it was Arcade. And that does fortify health. Okay. So far I'm still feeling like the one that I like the most is Stender, because it helps my block. We can upgrade this, and when we do, it goes to 72. Is that better? No, it's not better than my Orcish helmet, but that's because I can't get it to exquisite yet. I might have to put that ebony helmet somewhere, like in the chest for later. Let's convert all of our Wemmer stuff to ingots, and let's do all of that as well too. Ebony ingots, let's make our silver ingots, and then let's do all the dwarven metal we can. There we go. So, anything that I've got, I'm going to store that. I now have, well, that's 89 dwarven ingots. I don't know how many I've actually got now. I didn't have any previously. Really? I thought I made some already. So all of these and all of this, because I can't obviously break it down, I'm just going to sell it all. Store that. Let's put away those ebony ingots. Let's put away the gems, the gold ore, horsehide iron ore, the 2 leather, moonstone, or calcium, quicksilver, snow bear pelt, fragments will go upstairs. All good. Let's put all of those fragments away in the enchanting tower. Pretty sure the fragments went in here. Yep, they do. So, fragments and empty soul gems. So, all of those. Those. Oops. And then that one has all the filled gems. And that one. And so then everything else that should be good. Still carrying quite a bit. But it can't be helped. Man, the Elder Scroll weighing 20 is a bit of a pain. So, let's take all of that. Let's see what we can do to restore health. What sort of options do we have? That's minor. Let's do that. So let's just see if I put that and that, charred skeever hide, eye of the saber cat, imp stool, and wheat. And then if I filter for restore health and exclude all poisons and all beneficial, so blue mountain flower, charred skeever hide, out of that. Butterflied wing and charred skeever hide. We are out of that. Charred skeever hide and wheat. And then saber cat and wheat. Oh yeah, I can definitely retire as a wealthy man. I've got, what is it, 55,000 gold sitting in that strong box. I've got 89 dwarven ingots that all sell for like 30 gold each. So what's that? That's another 2,500 gold there. That chest full of stuff that I've got to sell here, that's probably about 5 grand worth of stuff in there, I would think. Maybe not. 2 to 5, somewhere in that range. If I only get $2,000 for all of that, I would be a little bit disappointed. But just don't know. And then, yeah. That's my key box, isn't it? Do I have any keys on me? I don't. Good. What is the book that I got? Oh, the Elder Scroll. Of course. Duh. Let's keep going. Back here. There she is. Okay, I think before I go any further, I'm going to take a quick break. So hang on a sec. Okay, let's go back down. Pretty sure this was the way we needed to go. Yeah, that's right. There was the door here. What am I doing? I meant to do that. There we go. This is some of the stuff that I dropped from up there, definitely. What have we got? Then that. No. Him. Ear of gold. Nothing interesting in there. Said there was nothing interesting. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Junk I threw away as well. I mean, if anything, the only thing out of that I would consider picking up might be the sword, but it's not actually worth picking up, really, so let's press on. So there's a Falmer trap right there. There we go. Nothing up here. No, all looks good. The cathedral. Yeah, all that junk I threw down, it must have been a little bit like, that. Okay. What was that movie from the 80s? The Gods Must Be Crazy? About the Kalahari Bushman worshipping the Coke bottle that was thrown out of a low-flying aeroplane. Oh, don't you dare get me stuck in here now. Here we go. Right. So let me quickly get through there so that it triggers that. We'll take that. I don't care about the poisons, so we'll drop them. How is my sword doing for charge? Yeah, not too bad, but I've left all of my... I should have brought a couple more with me, I guess. A couple of more gems to be able to charge it back up again if I needed to. go.
That'll teach you.
Nothing else? Doesn't look like it. My guy was just determined to walk off in one direction and ignore us. I don't know what that was all about, but he just said, I'm walking over to here and I don't care what you do. So I'm pretty sure there are some big bad Dwemer constructs out there. Yeah, I got him already, thanks. I'll take that, but I don't really want it. I don't really want these chorus eggs either, really, if I'm being honest, but I'm taking them because I can't help myself. Bad habits. I shouldn't inflict my singing on anybody. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Come on, grab all of those. Right. Like, I'm trying to see where the actual lock is on here, because this just looks like cobbled together bunch of... Oh, thank you. You're really helping. There we go. Yeah, I'll take all of that. Okay, and then we'll come into here. Grab that. I don't want that. All those, really. I'll grab those. I'll grab those. Don't want that. Not sure I really need the torch out, but it's just sort of odd lighting at the moment. We've done those already. We did that, we did those, we did those. Those, we did him. That Falmer bow is about the only thing that you can get off a Falmer, which is close to being worth the effort to take. It's actually strange because that seems to be a pretty common theme in the games, I feel, that bows in general, except for the first couple of bows, like the longbow and the hunting bow, once you get beyond those two, the Imperial bow and upwards all seem to be worth at least 10 times what they weigh, which is my yardstick for this is a good option. We came from that direction, didn't we? So I want to see what's up here. Ooh. A chest. It's a good question. I don't know that I know the answer to that, Saint Salvius. I'm not going to say that I'm not a huge Midnight Oil fan. I do like some of their stuff, but I wouldn't say that I am an expert on their lyrics. I'm sure... Well, actually, I don't even know if Peter Garrett is the one who writes all of the lyrics, or if it's one of the other members of the band. But I'm not sure what they meant by that line. I know that there would definitely have been a meaning. You know, some some people write lyrics and they don't actually have a real meaning behind them. They're more just, you know, rhymes that they string together that sound good, but they don't necessarily always have actual meanings. But I'm pretty sure that they are one band that really would have made the effort to put meaning behind their lyrics, because that's the sort of thing that they did as a band. I shouldn't really be talking about them in the past tense, because I believe that they have reformed recently. I don't know if you're even a fan of theirs. And quite frankly, if I wasn't Australian, I wouldn't know who they are. But because really a lot of their music is not my sort of music. But Peter Garrett, the lead singer, he became a politician. I better save here, because I know that there is that guy up there. So let's get the shield out. There we go. Yeah, Peter Garrett, like 25 years ago or something, became a politician. But I think he has given up his political career now and is back into the band. Yep, I'll take all of that. Glass arrows, wow. Oh. Serena's Falmer. Oh, look, we've got a chest here with some gold in it. And there's another one here with some more gold. And there's a bench. Can't even really see myself sit down on the bench, but Serena's having a break with me. We're both going to sit down on the bench for a second. Anyway, let's move forward. Nothing else to see here. Let's get the sword out. What's around here? Nothing. And around this side. Nothing. And a chest. Damn it, I've got that. What words I know of that Midnight Oil song stuck in my head now. I won't say that I'm 100% familiar with all of those lyrics.
Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
Is someone there? Where'd you come from?
And for once, I would have actually liked you to res him and use him against her, and you didn't do it. Nah, it's okay. I always get songs stuck in my head. Don't worry about it. That is a unique buckler, Taj of the Blooded, which I am really thinking about using. We might just have to do a little comparison. And a glass mace. Wow. Let's just have a really quick look at... So, the Shield of Isgramor does 51 armor. That one only does 34, but it does extra damage. I don't think it's worth it. The 3 points of bleeding damage for 5 seconds, that's another 15 points of damage. In 5 seconds, I can hit at least twice more with the Dawnbreaker, which is, what, 76 points of damage? So, yeah, not worth using that one. A glass mace, 44 damage. That's more than Dawnbreaker's doing, but Dawnbreaker's doing 10 points of burn damage as well. Got some ebony arrows, glass arrows, a glass greatsword. Picking up some good stuff there. We needed to do this, didn't we? Activate the dwarven mechanism. Which is the stairway down, but this is also another way to go back to Skyrim. I could have just gone to here and sold up everything. How am I going for carry weight? About halfway. That's all good. Okay. Quick save. Down, down. Black Reach. Man, you only get one shot at it.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Boom, boom, boom.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
What's he carrying? So we need to go that way. Trying to remember what this was all like last time. I know last time I didn't spend a huge amount of time down here. And I know I could spend probably hours and hours just exploring the whole area and killing every Falmer and every Dwemer automaton. What do we got? More Falmer? Ow. I didn't even notice him behind me there, and I don't know how long it's been since I saved. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I saved. just... Okay. Where did you just run off to? Oh, you're there. Quick save this time. So how about you keep up and don't run away this time? I feel like it's, in one way, it's a little bit... Ooh, I was going to say a little bit safer going this way. Damn it, where'd she go? Where the hell? Has that damn vampire gone? I mean, I know we've got to go over this way, but... I can't even see her. As far as I can see, as far as I'm aware, she can't die. So she's has to have run off somewhere. Will it show her on the map? No. Can I get up on here? She's over there somewhere. Fighting amongst all of that. There she is. Pretty sure there's a way up around this side. And by the time I get up there, she's killed them all. Ebony shield. Very nice. Take that, and I'll take that. Did you follow me up, or are you still down there somewhere getting beat up? Willing to bet you had problems getting up the path. You're running somewhere. Is this ore? It is, or calcum. Very nice. Not going to dig it up, but Where the hell are you? Ah, there you are. Oops. Another chest. Steel war axe probably isn't worth the effort, but anyway. We got ore over here. What have we got? Corundium. Be interested to see if there's any ebony down here. Oh, there's a crimson. Oh, I'm not going to do the whole Crimson Nirnroot thing. I don't want that mission. Ooh, now this is worth going in. A geode, because that gives you just a whole bunch of gems, I think. Black soul gem. Whoa. Greater soul gems. Anything more? Oh, I know what that is. Might leave that alone for a while. Where was that big bad boy? The Dwarven Centurion. I think it was back over that way. Let's just double check there's no Falm up here that are gonna snipe down at us. No. Don't know what this is, but it's vaguely interesting. Nonetheless. You fell. Right. I seem to remember getting attacked by something when I went towards there, but I feel like we end up having to come to here eventually. I don't recall.
Where'd you
I don't know why they're not fighting back, but I'm not going to complain.
Oh, what is it?
No, nothing. I don't know why I'm getting all these egg sacs personally. I don't know. Ooh. Quick save. What's this? Another geode mine. Not gonna pass that up. Not quite as good as the last one. Here. Oh, another geode vein. I can't do this while in combat. Something over there that wants to kill me. Is that the only thing? It is. Where is she? geode vein there. Any more? Don't think so. Let's prove it. Nope, there's no more. Here. Oh, yeah. Okay, we've come back around to where that centurion was that I wanted to take out. But first, let's come back down here and get these geodes that were down this way. Is that all of the... Why is she running? Is there something over there trying to kill us again? No? Ah, it was this lot over here I couldn't mine before. That's right. Was there another node back here? I thought I got all this over here. Oh, yeah. Very good. Yeah, I figured what you meant by Pacific. Let's come back over this way, and because I think we just got to go over that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... Well, it doesn't show on the map, but it's got to be over there somewhere. What have we got? Corundium? Don't really want that. More geode. This better not wake up that centurion. Tell you what. I mean, if it does, it's my own stupid fault. English is my first language, and I wouldn't really want to spell pacifist if I didn't have to. So, Yeah. No problems there. I can't remember if you can beat this guy up. You can. All of that, and in fact, no, it's not what I wanted. I might even use that Grand Soul Gem to recharge a Dawnbreaker. There we go. So, we're still heading this way. Let's just quickly come up here. Make sure there's nothing that we need to... Not need. We want to take out of here. Doesn't look like there's anything special up here. And there is not. Okay. Just get a torch out for the moment. Is there anything out here? No little hidden chests or anything? Nope. Okay. Back down and over that way. What do you know? I said I wonder if there's going to be any ebony ore veins around. Very good. Okay. Why am I harvesting all these eggs? I do not know. Oh, look. Another centurion. Maybe I should have actually been using a real shield. Rather than the torch. That would have probably worked a touch better. Don't have a level yet. Would be nice if we did. Are they chests down there? They're seats. Okay. That's fine. Let's come over here. I sort of feel like this is the right way to go. You don't have to go over to that island, so we'll just keep going this way. I mean, if we see any potential geodes or ebony ore nodes or whatever, we might dig them up. Like this, for example.
I've spent more than my share of time in caves.
I don't know that I've ever checked what's down and around here. So let's do that. Because there's a chest. I already have a shrine to Mara back home, so I'm not going to want that. But, you know. Falmer over that way. I could go over there and get some geodes as well, but no, don't need to. Let's head inside. I do remember this being a very long process to find this. Soul gems here, there, and everywhere. Gyros. No, I want the other chest, not the ruined book. Let me just drop. Oh, no, that's right. It'll be here. Let's just drop that. Because it's junk. Glowing mushroom. Charred skeever hide. A knapsack. So we looked over there. Let's do this by the numbers. So, there's nothing else here. But that, I've done that one already. No, that cog is not worth it. And then here. We are there. I don't recall if there's any little bad guys in here, though. I'm going to make the assumption that there is somewhere up here, but I could be wrong. I thought... Journal of Dropped. That's dropped. Take that, and take that. That's the exit to Skyrim. Okay. So we don't want to use that yet. That would be a little bit premature. Was on this stand here? Is it all just bad books? It is. Let's put all this away. Okay. Trying to remember what I had to do last time to get this to work. So put that in there. Technically,
That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexy.
I don't think I actually have to go and grab that and do anything with it. From what I understand, I can. That is definitely an option. But if I ignore it, that just means I don't take it back to what's-his-face in the crazy guy in the igloo. And that also means that I don't have to interact with that Daedra, whatever his name is. He's sort of like the mad god of knowledge. Sure, why not? So where are we compared to where we were? I thought we were actually fairly close to where we started. Might be that down there. maybe not. No, wow, we were way over there. We've gone a long way. So... Oh, Fort Dawnguard. Give that to Dexian. Okay. Hang on a sec. Yep. Let's stop home first and drop everything off. I'm actually tempted to go and do a sell run and sell a whole heap of junk just to see how much money I get out of it all. Let's do a full save here. We got so many shards at the moment. Oh, so many soul gems, I mean. Did I do that the wrong way around? Did I just go and put all of the empty soul gems? I did. So did I have any filled soul gems? That one, that one. Right. And then all the empty ones. Oops, I missed putting those lesser ones away. Books. What have we got? Got any more? Throw some food in the back. So what have we got there? A couple of scrolls to sell. Some magica potions that we'll probably end up selling. Lots of stuff there to sell. Lots of stuff there to sell. We'll put the key out the front. Just because it's right there in my brain right now to do it. So I don't think I need that. I'm going to keep those. Let's sell those. Actually, let's just do everything downstairs first to make sure that I actually smelt all the dwarven stuff into ingots properly. And I've got... yeah, I've already got the thing of Mara, that's right. So I don't have to worry about that. arrows. I'm not quite sure why, but I will. All that stuff we can sell. We'll keep the ebony arrows, even though I don't really need them. I'll keep the ebony shield. Sell those, sell that. Keep all of those. No, I'm going to sell the glass arrows. Actually, I'm going to sell those ebony arrows as well. I don't need them. Elven arrows. Yeah. Glass, glass, glass. Yeah. Iron. We're going to sell all of that. Sell all of that. Or calcium. All we'll keep. I missed some soul gems after all of that. We're going to sell that. Keep that. Might keep that for the moment. Soul gems. That's what I was thinking. Soul gems. They were empty. Petty soul gems. There we go. We're going to sell all of that. I can't sell that. I'm not even sure if I can put it anywhere. Let's find out. Nope. Can't be removed. Didn't think it could. So, what happens if I go take all? I am carrying too much. How much over? Oh my god. I'm going to have to do so many shopping runs. Well, those I can't even sell. They're not really worth it. I don't even know why I kept them. So much stuff in here. "22 vampire boots." Gives you some idea as to how many vampires I might have already killed. Yeah, Nordic steel swords are pretty good. But ultimately, even though at the moment I can't upgrade Dawnbreaker, if I look at just the default Nordic sword, or even I think I've upgraded one already. I got one downstairs. So that does 35. Dawnbreaker does 34. No, Dawnbreaker does 38. Plus it does an extra 10 points of fire damage. So unless the sword does 48 or more once it's upgraded, I think I upgraded one here, that does 43, but it's still essentially 5 points less than what Dawnbreaker does when it's charged. If I forget to keep Dawnbreaker charged, that would technically do more damage. So yeah, they do good damage. They're quite nice indeed, but I've got to keep it charged to get the best out of it. No, sorry. If I keep Dawnbreaker charged, it's better. I don't know. I do feel like I've got to get rid of some of this stuff because there's just too much of it. So let's look at the stuff that's really going to bring in some good money. And I'm not being silly there. Like any of this stuff that is jewelry and enchanted. I mean, the dwarven armor is going to bring in some decent money, but I might leave that for the moment. Let's grab all of this Dwemer stuff, though. Those ebony arrows and the elven weapons are going to be quite good. Yeah, I want to get rid of all these fine clothes and stuff. And those flutes. Just because that's crap, I want to get rid of it. Those cloaks. Okay, the glass arrows. All the glass gear, basically. That, all of this. I'm also going to just make sure I'm grabbing all of this enchanted stuff, because I want to double check and make sure I've disenchanted everything. Which in a way seems a little bit silly because I haven't gone and really enchanted anything that I've got at the moment, mostly because I can't upgrade it once I do. Yeah, I should consider upgrading all that dwarven stuff. I mean, I've got plenty of ingots to do that with. Let's grab those. Grab that to sell, grab that. Okay, all this iron stuff, apart from the enchanted stuff, is just worth so little that it's hardly worth my time grabbing it. I'll grab the Nordic sword. The Orcish armor I'm going to grab. And the arrow, all the Orcish gear actually. I might consider upgrading some of that stuff too. All that ragged stuff can go. Those can go. I'm going to sell. Definitely want to sell all of those, and then all of that. Some more Dwemer stuff there. The staffs. I might leave the steel stuff for the moment, except if it's enchanted, including the plate. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. All of this vampire armor is going to throw me over the limit. Okay, let's go and see if any of this can be disenchanted, which will save us a touch of space. Oh, yes, look at that. Lots of them. And that. And that. Actually, I should probably do that one because they're both going to do the same thing and the other one's worth more. Okay. So I've got a lot more, not a lot more, but I've got a little bit more carry weight now. Yeah, let's go and see about upgrading and getting some levels out of that. So that's gonna just kill me for carry weight. I'm not selling any ebony stuff at the moment, so that's not going to be upgradable. I am not sure what you need to upgrade glass stuff, to be honest. But I'm going to grab a whole bunch of that and that and that. Do I have... no. Do I have any corundium ingots? I have a corundium ingot in case I need it. Is it worthwhile? I might just use... I might just take a couple of those. So, I'm going to be able to do the orcish. Why can I not... am I not carrying any of the dwarven stuff? I'm not carrying any dwarven gear, so carrying all of that dwarven... all of those dwarven ingots is pointless. So... okay, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I can upgrade my crossbow. I didn't realise I could do that. Goes from... hang on. No. So it does 28. What is it doing now? I thought that's what it was doing originally. It is malachite for quicksilver for the Nordic. Don't have... I'm all out of orichalcum. Oh, it did... okay, it went 22 to 28. Okay, cool. Thank you. What do we got? I didn't use those potions then, damn it. Silly me. Corundium. Malachite, moonstone ore. I don't even have any orcalcium ore left by the looks of it, unless I didn't grab it out of here. Oh, I got 3 orcalcium ore. I would have only made 1 more. Let's have a look. Let's just go somewhere, well, assuming it's not middle of the night. Let's just go somewhere and sell this. And to do it, because I haven't been outside to see what's been done to my balconies in a little while, let's have a look. Ooh. Actually, I don't think there's been too much added to this side since I was last here. And yeah, I think both of these areas are pretty much done. If I'm right. Let's see what we can sell in Falkreath. Why were they all out here? Don't tell me there was another dragon.
Steele's looking to protect herself or deal some damage.
I'm looking to offload a whole bunch of stuff. Keep that, keep that. Okay, something I sold just recently was worth a hell of a lot of money. Most of that glass stuff I think I got pretty good money for. I looked at the start and was noticing how much money I was getting, and the orcish armor I must have got a bit for as well, but I noticed that I was at like 6,000 gold just after I'd sold a couple of things, and now we're almost at 12,000. I didn't think I was going to make 6 grand just on that. It feels like some of the stuff that I sold near the end there must have sold for quite a bit. And then we see if we can sell everything else to the... Only reason I chose not to sell everything to this trader first is because...
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I
I
might have...
didn't...
Well, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I didn't want to sell everything to him first in case he ran out of money. Been about, what, 3.5 grand so far, and we're not even done yet. Anything else? There's no duplicates in any of that stuff. I don't want Magicka. Ring of Minor Destruction I don't want. All of those scrolls can go. Staves. And that was another good chunk of change as well. And that's all looking good, and that's all looking good. I do still have the Shield of Isgrimor. Out of curiosity, do you have anything that I would want? What about... You got minor healing. I don't know that I really want that. I'm also thinking about doing another playthrough where I only use the bound weapons. So I'd still be
from my shop and you'll regret it.
Still be a melee character, but use the bound sword or maybe the bound axe. Or maybe start with the bound sword and then move to the bound axe. The only problem with doing that is that if you start with the bound sword, you're doing one-handed damage. You're doing one-handed, you're increasing the one-handed skill, and then next thing you're increasing the two-handed skill if you go to the bound axe. So that's a little bit weird. Let's come back here. I'm probably going to sleep the night, but first I'm going to grab all that dwarven stuff that is sellable, take it downstairs and upgrade it, see if we can't get our level. So that... didn't have that much dwarven stuff really. Little disappointing. Let's grab all of this vampire stuff, definitely. Oops. And then, yeah, I'll grab that. Let's take all the steel stuff, and I might upgrade some of this as well to sell. Wow, I'm almost... Yeah, I am over the limit already. And that wasn't even all the steel stuff. No, it's not worth taking any more of that. I'm not sure. That's what I'm going to find out, though. That's what it takes to upgrade the vampire stuff. Yep, it's just leather. I don't know what I've got in the way of just actual... Oh, I've got 15 leather. That's probably going to be enough. Let me see. I'm probably going to need steel. I'm definitely going to need dwarven metal. Let's see what else we've got in there that needs to be upgraded. So let's do all of this. That steel needs steel ingots. I'm not going to have enough leather to do all of this. If I do all the armor And the gauntlets. That might actually be... fairly good. Did I have any weapons that I can upgrade? Better off doing the big stuff first with the steel. So the question now is, what do I do? Wow, ebony smithing needs 80. That is insane. But I'm still not at the point where I can do arcane blacksmithing. I don't know, it feels like if I did this, I'd be able to upgrade the elven stuff more, which would let me sell it for more. Not that I have any more elven stuff, I've sold it all already. But I'd also be able to get more XP for doing it, it feels, I don't know. So, we need to put away the 109 dwarven metal ingots, the last 2 of the leather. And that's about it. So let's go upstairs and rest, because I'm pretty sure it's 5 in the afternoon. Oh no, I might be able to make that. I don't know how long it actually takes game time to get to Falkreath. Let's have a look. What time is it? Is it before 8? It is. Wonderful. Let's just go to the trader and sell everything. No, actually, let's sell here because we've got mostly weapons and armor to sell. So let's do this as quickly as we can. Oh, god damn it, I was just buying everything. What the hell? I can't believe I just did that. Okay, so there's all my upgraded stuff. Falkreath.
Steals the finest weapons and armor.
Okay, this is the stuff to sell. I'm wondering why I wasn't seeing the crossbow and stuff that I had. It's like, I don't understand what's going on. Right, so don't need to sell any of... I need to sell those. Keep the pickaxe. Sell those, keep those. And that's right, I don't see my sword in here because it just doesn't appear in that list. Yep, I have enough time
See
to
me
go
at
to
my
the
forge
other
if-
shop. Why is the guard telling everyone to go inside?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, well met. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay. Don't want to sell any of that. Did I not have anything else? Just robes. That's it. Oh, I suppose I already got rid of all of the jewelry and stuff, didn't I? Okay.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Where'd
There is a dragon attack. I knew it. Come out here. Where are you? What shout have I got ready? Fire breath. Suppose I could get the old. No. Is that not set anymore? What's going on? Oh, there you are. Got him. That's the best you can do. Yeah, you're gonna fire breathe at me like that, I know. And you're dead. Why are those guys still shooting? Oh, they're attacking Serena. G'day, Millie. Doing good. How are you? So I think, yeah, okay. Let's put those dragon bones away. How much more is left in here? No. I'm not going to sell that now. I feel like I should continue on with the mission. But it is getting late. I don't know. Well, it's not that late, but Let's go back to Fort Dawnguard and see what happens. Hopefully there's not like a big fight here or something. is he? Oh, he's upstairs. I hate how it does that. And you're like, where am I supposed to be going? Oh, it's up. No, that leads out. That's not where we want to go. So, there must be another set of stairs somewhere that goes up to somewhere useful.
Did you need something?
Oh, you actually made it to be a dawn guard, hey? Heavens help us, is all I can say. There's no stairs here going up. Where's the stairs that goes up into the middle of the building? No. God damn it. This one, maybe.
I trust your journey was successful.
Oh, yes. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter. It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so. No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls. Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
No, I've never played any of the Bard's Tales. Yes, St. Salvius, I am going to be streaming this weekend.
By having the Ancestor Moths close to the Moth Priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony. You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out. Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
So do I. So do I. So what does it say? After discovering... So I have to find a moth priest's knife first, and then obviously go to the ancestor glade. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here for this episode, everybody. But yeah, apart from this little bit at the end here where I've been faffing about and selling stuff, yeah, it's going very, very, very well. I am happy with my progress, but as I say, I want to finish this so that I can try out this new run that I want to do, where I go without lockpicking, enchanting, smithing, and alchemy. I may still do one little bit of smithing at the start of the run, and that is these pouches so I can carry stuff, and a backpack, and that might be all I allow myself to do in smithing. And the reason I want to do that is just so that I don't get weighed down with stuff all the time. Like I'm not going to be a loot goblin in that run, but I don't want to have the issue of I can't go somewhere because I've got too much stuff that I'm carrying. And I'm not going to be buying a house or anything like that. Or if I do, I might just buy the house in Whiterun, the default house in Whiterun, and not even really update it. Just, you know, store stuff in the chest and then leave, type of thing. So, where does it want us to go to find this knife? Let's have a quick look before we finish. Where do you want me to go? Oh, that's the Ancestor Glade. Well, I'm hoping there's a knife in the Ancestor Glade. I've seen that when I've been playing around here. Yeah. Okay. So thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. And I will see you for the next episode. Have a good one.